I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do a video on Casemiro or Erik Ten Hag after Manchester United won the Carabao Cup. So I thought, you know what? Sod it. I'm doing a video about both of them because for me, they are emerging as the two leaders of this transformed Manchester United team, both on and off the pitch. And for every great commander that's ever existed in armies in the world, they've had their generals. They've had their captains. And Casemiro, he is that guy for Erik Ten Hag. And Ten Hag is the commander-in-chief at the very top. In this video, I'm going to speak about both of them, run through Ten Hag's open letter to United fans and that connection that he's built back between the club and the fans after so much damage has been done. It's nothing short of a miracle. I'm going to speak about Casemiro, so you're really going to enjoy this video. Trust me, make sure you subscribe if you are new. First of all, I just need to show that photo again. Erik Ten Hag with Sir Alex after the cup final. Both with a hand on the trophy. Ten Hag, he's been passed the baton now by Fergie. And I think Fergie, for the first time, will think, you know what? I really think that the club is in the right hands. And we are in the right hands. There's the way that Erik Ten Hag speaks about Manchester United. Here he said, look, this is the club for me. I love Man United. And I love Erik Ten Hag. And I really want to focus here now for a couple of minutes on this. Ten Hag has written an open letter to United fans. And let me just read through it and react to it with you because he just gets it. He really just gets it. To all Manchester United supporters, I wanted to take the time to address you directly this morning. When I arrived at the club, we spoke about the challenge and importance of reuniting this group of players with our fans. Believe me, this squad knows exactly how important you are. The bond between supporters and the team is there for everyone to see. And what we experienced together yesterday will only further strengthen that bond. The atmosphere generated by those of you at Wembley, particularly for those of you at Wembley, was incredible. From the first minute until the last, you were there with us, driving the team on, supporting and encouraging them to get over the line to bring the trophy back to Manchester. For those of you who couldn't be there, we felt your support before, during and after the game. Know that each and every one of you will always play your part in making this team successful. I'm proud of my players and staff for their preparation and performances. Yesterday, we saw the required desire and spirit and determination, and that we must demand of everyone who represents Man United. We set ourselves high standards every day. At Wembley, we met those demands, and we got the reward of our first trophy together. We know the importance of silverware throughout the history of this great club. We are so happy to bring the trophy back to Old Trafford, but we are by no means satisfied, and we will not stop here. Together, we have experienced the feeling of what it means to win together for United. It is truly magnificent and will only make each of us hungrier for more success. This group has made great strides in these last few months, but there is still a lot more to come. I can assure you that everyone at Carrington will be working constantly because we know that this club and you, our supporters, deserve more great days like this. We'll go back today with full focus now on preparing to face West Ham, another game in 3 days. And just the letter in itself, the tone, the delivery, the words and the genuine nature of them. Ten Hag, he is feeling an affinity with Manchester United that clearly is creating a bond straight away. He created that bond at Ajax. And the fans and the players, they loved him for it. And we're getting that same treatment at Manchester United. And look, I'm so glad we got to see a little repeat of this. The little dance between Erik Ten Hag, Antony and Martinez. The same dance they did after winning the Eredivisie out in Holland. It's just, isn't it wonderful to be watching Manchester United again and to have that genuine connection and feeling and for it to actually end in silverware. And as I said, for every great commander that exists, you need your captains. Now, Casemiro might not have the armband, but my word, how good is Casemiro? It's almost unfair on other people. Did you see after the full-time whistle yesterday, this absolutely cracked me up. It's Pete Casemiro. He's saying, look, Bruno, why didn't you just pass me the ball? He's like, seriously, I know we won the final here. Why don't you just pass me the ball? This guy's a winner. He's won all 9 major finals he has played in. And in the same way that ran through Ten Hag's open letter there, and that relationship that he's clearly building with the club, with the players, in the same way that the fans are building that relationship with the players, with Erik Ten Hag, Casemiro is embodying that new mentality, embodying this new transformed team that's happening under Ten Hag. And now, wow, it's not there yet. Well, Graham Souness, you're an absolute idiot. And I'm sure there were others as well. But you can see how the narrative around Casemiro is changing now. Ian Ladyman there with the Daily Mail speaking about how he produced a performance for the ages. Richard Jolly here for the Independent saying he's trying to compare him to Cantona. I'm not going down the Cantona route. I'm personally going down the Roy Keane route. Roy Keane was a player that he did it all. It wasn't just a midfield. It was just every part of a midfield. And that's what Casemiro is, and that's what he's doing. And look, and with this bloke here, with Martinez too, United have truly got a new spine of this team. In the same way that Erik Ten Hag is the man leading by example. But on the pitch, Casemiro, Varane and Martinez are creating that triangle. That impenetrable triangle. That's effectively the foundation for our success on the pitch. When it comes to Casemiro, just how I think Ten Hag says the right things, approaches things in the right way, I can say the exact same thing for Casemiro. This is an interview that he gave after the game against Newcastle. Said this, because people who already know me, I understand I go after the ball like it's a plate of food. It's my character. It didn't happen because it was a final or whatever. This is my character. Oh, my bad. I attack every ball as if it was the last one. I celebrate like this because I'm enjoying it here. I left a great club, came to England, and people wondered why. Moments like this are the answer. We all know this is only the beginning, but it doesn't mean we can't be happy. It's one more trophy for me. I always welcome it, regardless of the competition. We're growing and gaining respect in this country. But it's early days, and we have to keep improving. We can't hide that there are teams ahead of us like City and Arsenal. We have to deal with this reality, but we're understanding our manager's philosophy, and we will keep growing. My history has always been about winning since I was a kid, so here it isn't any different. I'm here to help my teammates, and I'm here to help Manchester United. 9 major finals, 9 trophies. This man is more than we could ever have expected. And we were frustrated that we didn't sign Frankie de Jong. I don't think Manchester United as a collective are where we are now if we signed de Jong instead of Casemiro. Because we needed more than just a playmaker from deep, didn't we? We needed somebody to come in and to make these players hold those same standards that Ten Hag is demanding. And I don't think anybody is doing that better than Casemiro. We genuinely look like a completely different team with him in. And hey, look, you know full well I'm a huge Martinez fanboy. Ten Hag speaking about Martinez after the game said, look, you can count on him, on Martinez. You can trust him. And he showed it again today. That bond with Varane is really strong. As a manager on the bench, you can be calm. And I think that's kind of what it felt like United were in that second half against Newcastle. It was calm. We were inviting them forward because we were happy for them to have the ball. We were showing them the places where they could have the ball. We didn't let them into threatening areas. They may have had more possession, but it was possession without threat. We've now seen these players there. They're winners. After 2,100 days, United, the trophy drought is gone. Celebration, champagne, the bottles are popped. It's only the beginning. As Casemiro said there, as Ten Hag reiterates, satisfaction leads to laziness. We go back to work straight away. High demands, high standards, and these are the sorts of things that they disappeared at Manchester United. But under Erik Ten Hag, this is probably one of my favourite photos because they're just enjoying themselves. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. If you don't enjoy yourself, if you're not entertained, football sometimes can be a bit of a slog. And we have had a slog for a long time. But ultimately, That means sweet FA unless you're winning by the end of it. But if you can combine that fun and that entertainment and you can win trophies, that combination is lethal. That combination can create incredible teams. And I tell you what, with this man in charge, with players like Casemiro, with players like Antony and Martinez and Varane and all the good signings that have been made, the next few years are really, really going to be good. Adding new owners into that, it gets even better. That was in my opinion, that was probably the biggest game that we've got for the rest of the season now. And let's see what happens with the Premier League or something crazy like that. But that there to win it at the first opportunity. Now this United team, we're a set of winners now. Let's go on and win everything else.